Every Wisenstine in the dining room liked Christmas bottles a lot, but the Bubba, who was just north of the dining room, did not. Bubba hated Christmas bottles the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be perhaps that he had just been on call. Or maybe it was the Eagles had just lost the ball. But whatever the reason, the ball or his call, he stood there on Thanksgiving, hating them all. Staring down from the landing with a sour Bubba glare at the Wisenstines looking at his empty chair. For he knew they were waiting to film their Christmas greeting, but all their bottle playing had him overheating.
And they're calling my name,
he snarled with a sneer.
Hurry up, Bad Mood Bubba! Christmas is practically here!
And then, oh the noise! Oh the noise! Noise, 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 noise! There's one thing I hate. Oh the noise, 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 noise! Dave will say, over here, and laugh at what he'll make me do. And Amy will say, ugh! Can't we please just get through? Liz will zoom in the camera if I laugh so hard I cry, and Beth will struggle with her bottle blowing, but she'll give it a try. Then Sam will jump down or bark or find another way to ruin the shot, and then they'll sit there and they'll laugh. Laugh, 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 a whole lot.
And the more Bubba thought of this bottle salutation, the more he thought,
Let's put an end to this frustration. Why, for 8 years I put up with it now. I must stop Coke Christmas from coming. But how?
Then he got an idea, an awful idea. Bubba got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do.
Bubba laughed in his throat.
I'll make a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And to keep my face hidden, to show some restraint, I'll put on this green and brown camo face paint. Now, all I need is a reindeer.
Bubba looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop Bubba? Ha! Bubba simply said,
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
And what happened next? Why, Sam wandered up. And Bubba said,
Perfect. I can use this young pup.
So he took the young pup and tied on an antler. And there, little Sammy was just the answer. So he jumped in his sleigh to begin to go down, then looked at the stairs and began to frown. So he jumped out his sleigh to begin his descent, and down the stairs with the sleigh he and Sam went.
Now my plan.
Bubba thought as he rubbed his chin.
I want to make Coke Jingle Bells as a has-been. How to do it?
Bubba mused as he thought of a plan.
I know I can think of something. I am a wise man. Yes!
Bubba shouted as a plan came to him.
Yes! Coke Jingle Bells looking quite grim. If I take care of their Coke bottles, they simply can't play. Then this whole dumb tradition can just go away.
So he and Sam snuck into the very space where Coke Jingle Bells had had its birthplace. And oh, what luck Bubba found as he made his way with his sled, that the whole Wisenstine family had just gone to bed. Or perhaps they had merely stepped out for a bit. It's a little convenient, yes, we admit. With a yank and a clank and a snag of his bag, Bubba snatched up those bottles with a zag and a wag. You're a mean one, Bubba Wise. You really are a freak. You have a hairless noggin and a Sasquatch's physique, Bubba Wise. I wouldn't be surprised if you went outside to take a leak. You make me want to barf. Bubba Wise. With a barfy super hurl. You're a triple scoop of ice cream with a poopy chocolate swirl. Bubba Wise. You're the type of guy that sees a case of expired Yingling Lager and says, let's give it a whirl. From the top of his perch, he was waiting for the sound of the boos and the whoos of his family on the ground.
That's a noise,
Grinned Bubba.
that I simply must hear.
He paused, and Bubba put a hand to his ear. But their cries never came, not even one little sob. But the sound that he heard made Bubba's heart throb.
Bottles? I hear bottles? How can this be? When all their bottles are right here with me.
He hadn't stopped Coke Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or another, it came just the same.
Why, those Wisensteins were not hurt by my stealing.
And that's when dear Bubba's heart started feeling. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a Coke. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, is a feeling evoked. It was surprising for someone well versed in perfusion, but this, simply put, was not an illusion. And what happened then? Well, in Quentin they say that Bubba's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. With a smile to his soul, he descended the landing to apologize to the Wisensteins for this misunderstanding. With Sam by his side, he followed the sound of bottles singing and realized with a smile the sound came from his favorite, Yingling. And at last he took his place at the head of the table, and the bottle-blowing family was finally again able.
I messed up.
We do it again.
But alas, you might ask, where is the roast beast? Well, instead of roast beast, we have a sweet beast at this feast. Welcome Christmas, bring your cheer. Cheer to all of our friends far and near. The Christmas season is now a go, so long as we have bottles left to blow. Now, with all of that said, there's only one thing left to say.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
And they're turning.
Go close.
No, I don't have to say.
Go ahead and push him up. And Bubba said,
Perfect. I can use this young.